I'd like to talk about Yoga Sutra 1.1. This is maybe arguably the most important sutra. This or the first or the second one. It just depends on what commentary you're reading or maybe what mood you're in that day. Let's get into the Sanskrit. We'll break each word down, and then I'll give a little translation and what I think it means. So the sutra is Atha Yoga Anushasanam. Atha means now, this moment. But if we go deeper and we explore a little more, it is sort of like a calling. It's like a calling to this moment. Like, let's be present in this moment together as we begin the study of yoga. And the word Atha, it starts a lot of texts in the Indian tradition. So it's a very auspicious word. It's a heavy word. It holds a lot of meaning. And the letter A is the first letter in the Sanskrit alphabet. So this also is of importance. No word, no letter in any traditional Indian text is there without purpose or is there by accident. So we must give this some thought, some attention. So it's the start. It's the start of the alphabet. It's the start of the text. It's the start of the scripture. It's where we are in this moment. So then we have the word Atha and then yoga. Simply translated means to join or connect. It comes from the word yuj, which means to yoke. And I talked a little bit about it in some of the other videos. It's like a piece of wood, the yoke that joins two ox together as they're plowing the field. If we go a little bit deeper, and the way I like to understand it is everything is connected. So when we practice yoga, we're discovering the connections. We're not making them. They already exist. So as our awareness sort of dissolves the cultural conditioning, or it dissolves the ideas that we're disconnected from our bodies, from our breath, from our thoughts, from our feelings, from our community, etc., etc. And then Anushasanam is discipline or tradition or a teaching or a training or the study. So simply put, again, to sort of make it as easy as possible, we could say Atha Yoga Nushasanam is now let's begin the study of yoga. Now let's begin and engage in the discipline of yoga. Now potentially, again, now let's work a little deeper. So that's the first layer. Yoga is not the practices. So it's not meditation. It's not pranayama. It's not the physical asanas. It is the state of being that is brought about by these practices. So we do yoga to achieve a yogic state. I hope that makes sense, because that's an important idea. Yoga is a state of being. So Atha Yoga Anushasanam, let's figure out how to bring about a state of enlightenment, a state of bliss, a state of nirvana in this moment. Let's keep going a little bit more. Atha, this moment, let's join together. Let's build a community. Let's create something that helps us evolve as an individual and together in this moment. Let's devote ourselves to these practices. Let's devote ourselves to good conversation. And it's something that's always evolving. It's not something that's stagnant, or it's not something that's still. Right? You can come back to this sutra and you can interpret it in many different ways. And you can just start on the superficial layer and you can go as deep as you want. Okay, for me also, the most brilliant part, and to look at it from, again, a slightly different perspective, is Atha, is this primal, it's almost your natural intuition rising up in you. It's a calling to engagement, to be fully present in your life, that we all feel and that we all experience. And then this Anushasanam, it's this discipline, right? It's this study, it's this training. It's giving respect and reverence to tradition, to teachings. So this Atha is this instinctual, primal, it comes from the gut or from the heart. And then the Anushasanam is the mind, is the study, is the discipline, is the dedication. And then in the middle of these two words, you have the word yoga. So how can you join the heart, this primal instinct, to the mind? So I love this idea. So again, each sutra is going to work like this on so many different layers. Each sutra is so rich and has so much depth. You can keep learning from each sutra in multiple different ways. Okay, I hope this makes sense to you. If you have any questions, let's begin the discussion in the space provided below. Also, I'm open to any emails if you want to reach out or you have any opinions on Yoga Sutra 1.1. Thank you for joining.